Sanguine Maria, the latest fusion coming to Raid Shadow Legends. The fusion has just kicked off here. We got to get 4 of these Thorn Golems to fuse into Sanguine Maria, and then we will be able to obtain her. Kind of like a creepy, almost like a Roto Siphi kind of vibe here. She's undead, attack champion. She's kind of okay on the stats. We're going to take a look at her full kit. We're going to take a look at these golems. We're going to take a look at the whole fusion as a whole. Let you guys know my opinions on her, whether or not you should be doing it, and all that kind of great stuff here today. But before we do any of that, let me remind you guys how you start your account with a free legendary and some of the best epics in the game. Before you click the link down there in the description, log out of your Plarium Play account, then click the link in the description. It'll take you to this page. Create a brand new account with a brand new email, and then complete the tutorial, and then go to your inbox, and your free legendary champion will be waiting for you in there, and then you'll get your free epics as you level up your account. All right, so let's talk about the lady of the hour herself, Sanguine Maria. She almost looks like she's like the bridesmaid for Rotos and Siphi's wedding. Her stats, they're okay. They're nothing that's jumping off the page statistically there. On her aura, makes sense for an attack champion to have attack in all battles. But her skill, like her kit is just really, it's really awkward. 3s are gonna be the common theme here. I love this passive though. Each subsequent hit from this champion deals 33% more damage, up to 99%, resets after the 99% more damage. So essentially 100% more damage you can cap at. The champion receives 33% less damage, restarts after 99%. So you essentially take 1% of damage every 3rd hit, which, I mean, that's nice. It's really good. I mean, 33, 66%, 99%. That's a lot of damage reduction on there. I love this passive quite a bit. Whenever an enemy is revived, revives that champion with 33% HP and 66% turn meter. After being revived, places True Fear on all enemies for 2 turns. Can't be resisted or blocked. Very, very disruptive. Very, very disruptive. I love this passive actually. I like this a lot. I think this helps set her apart here. On the A3, attacks one enemy before attacking, removes all buffs from all enemies, not just the one champion, from all enemies. Can't be resisted by enemies with a number of buffs that is divisible by 3, and will attack all remaining enemies with HP less than 66%. Again, the 3s, it's really awkward. Grants an extra turn if this champion is under a number of buffs that's divisible by 3. So it's like plating this stuff out is gonna be a little bit of a pain, but if you can get those numbers to line up, man, like this seems really, really cool. On the A2, attacks one enemy, ignores 30% of the target's defense, will ignore 99% of the defense, stone skin, block damage if it's used on a turn number that is divisible by 3. If they're killed, increases the cooldowns of enemy skills by 3 turns. This effect can't be resisted if the skill is used on turn number 3. I mean, very disruptive kit here, right? Increases cooldowns of enemy skills by 3. Like, that's pretty nasty. And like you can't be resisted if you time it up right. I like this kit a lot. It's just you have to get the timing right. On the A1's incredible for Fire Knight. Attacks one enemy 3 times. Each hit has 33% chance of granting extra turn. Cannot be given more than 1 extra turn. So you can essentially get 6 hits off of the Fire Knight if this lines up. I mean, not to mention, like, she hits hard. You hit this, and then maybe it cools down one of these, and then like maybe you hit this, and I feel like the combinations here can be nasty. I like this champion a lot. It's just like the timing of things, the debuffs, the buffs. There's a lot of awkwardness that goes into it. I think there's a ton of potential here. It's just there's a lot of RNG also, that some of it you're not going to be able to control, which is going to be very, very interesting with her. I mean, right off the gate, should you get her? I think she wouldn't be bad just to have, just in case. I think she's one of those champions that's not going to be a bad instance just to have. You never know. Like, I feel like she's one that can be around. I think she's going to be super helpful in Fire Knight. Unfortunately for me, I don't think I'm going to be able to get her, because if we take a look at this calendar, we are obviously kicking off today with champion training, ice golem tournaments tomorrow. We got gear hunters, which if you're doing this, I would recommend saving your gear hunters till tomorrow when the ice golem starts. That way you can get credit on both. We're also going to have summon rush and gear enhancement tomorrow. So right out the gate, we got summon rush. We got a lot of stuff going on here. But my problem is I'm gone like all next week. I'm going to try. I'm definitely going to try, but I'm literally gone from Tuesday the 28th until Monday, November 3rd, which is like the whole part of this fusion. And I'm going to be working a lot. So I don't know if I want her. If I'm able, I'm going to try. I'm going to have my devices with me. I'm going to try, and I'm going to try to get Sanguine Maria. It's going to be really hard. If we take a look here, let's move my big head actually. The fragments available here, we got 200 from the tournaments. We got 175 from the events. Okay, so that's 375. We need 400. And then we're going to have this heroes path starting on Monday, where you're going to have to get at least 25 from the heroes path, right? At least 25. Now, is this going to be the Leonardo heroes path? Is this going to finally be Leonardo hero path? You can get an extra 50, so you can essentially skip a couple of these events as well. Like you could just skip that champion chase, but the heroes path, you have to open shards and get artifacts anyway, so it's really awkward. And like the timing on the heroes path is dog water, bro. Like they put it, summon rush ends right here Monday, heroes path ends right here, or starts right here on Monday. And then if we come over here, the heroes path ends on Friday, and then we have champion chase beginning on Friday. So yeah, shards, pain in the butts. It's almost like, are you going for Sanguine Maria? Are you going for Leo? Are you going for both? Like, it's gonna be expensive, man. I don't like how they did this. I think she's a very interesting champion, but Leonardo, man, I think Leonardo is just really, really nice. He's an incredible player. I don't know that if there's been confirmation that this heroes path is going to be Leo though. So I can't say either way, right? Like, and we have summon rush beginning tomorrow, but technically you could skip that summon rush. Technically you could skip both the summon rush and the champion chase and just focus on the heroes path. But then like you have to probably pull extra. It's going to be a pain. They're not gonna, if it is Leo, they're not going to make him cheap, right? It's just, this could be a rough fusion for a champion that's very, I don't want to say RNG based because you can play it out, but like on some of the enemy team stuff, it is going to be a little bit RNG based. It's a little bit of an awkward champion. I love the kit. I think it's really cool. I think that passive is incredible. It's just there's so much awkwardness to this champion, right? What do you guys think of her? I like her, but if that is the Leo event, oh man, they kind of messed that up. Let's take a look at the Thorn Golems, who look incredible. These guys look amazing for this fusion. Are they worthwhile? That's the thing. I actually haven't even looked at them yet, to be honest with you. Sylvan Watchers, defense epics. Stat-wise, I mean, they got decent defense. They got decent speed there for a Golem. You would think a Golem would be a little bit slower. Res in all battle. Before this champion uses a skill to deal damage, heals this champion. The value of the heal is proportional to its defense. Okay, I don't mind that at all. Like just a little passive healing in there. Places increased defense on all allies for 2 turns. Also places counterattack, increased res buff on this champion for 2 turns. I don't mind that even a little bit. Attacks all enemy 2 times. First, it has 75% chance to place in fear on all enemies. Oh, fear on all. Second has a 75% chance to place in decreased accuracy. And you can get those up to 100%. Okay, I like this Thorn Golem. I kind of just want a Thorn Golem, I'm not gonna lie. Attacks at 1 enemy 2 times each, has a 25% chance to place in leech. I think these Thorn Golems are pretty solid as well. My final, my final conclusion on this is, should you be going for Sanguine Maria? If you can afford it. If that Heroes Path event ends up being Leo, I think Leo's going to take priority. I think she's going to be a nice champion. I wouldn't mind having her. It's just, man, the way this is stacked up, it is going to be a pain. Try to do your best to optimize some of these events here. There's a lot that we can kind of stack up together. Like for instance, like I said, the Ice Golem tournament with the Gear Hunters. Wait for the Ice Golem to start before you do that. It just makes a lot of sense to do that way. And then even over here, we have another Gear Hunter event. Don't do your Fire Knight until the Gear Hunters start, and then finish the Gear Hunters with the Dragon tournament. All right, so just kind of stack those things together. You know what I mean? Just use those to your advantage. That'll lighten a little bit of the load, but let's be honest, the big majority is going to be the summon rushes and getting that stuff. It's going to be a pain. My final conclusion, I think she's worth having. Is she worth skipping Leo? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't know. It's a tough one, man. It's a tough one. Let me know what you guys are doing down there in the comment section. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you on the next one.